Bartlesville Next strategic plan is built on public input to answer the needs and opportunities of our city. We are a leading community by choice. Here's what's next.
I think over the years, the city has done a lot of studies. That's what cities do. But most of those studies, well, all of those studies were outwardly focused. This was the first time to look inward and say, strategically, where do we want the city, the employees, the processes to go? Where do we want to be in 1 year, 5 years?
Bartlesville has never been a community that's happened by accident. Everything that has happened here was done intentionally. And so we want to be a leading community. We believe we are, and we want to continue that.
The next strategy is very exciting for many, many reasons. As far as how it began, it really was a collaboration between department heads and directors within the city that talked about what the future of Bartlesville looks like and what we can do to impact that future.
You have to find out what we're doing well, what we're not doing well, and kind of develop that vision so that you know where you're going. So that was the first step.
And we, the city, wanted to really listen to what their concerns were so that we knew the direction that they wanted us to go.
Bartlesville Next strategic plan is financial strength and operational excellence, effective infrastructure network, economic vitality, community character, and emerging issues.
It really gives a roadmap on where do we want to be and how would we get there? What are the most efficient ways?
It was intentional. Bartlesville didn't happen by accident, and our success in the future won't happen by accident. It's going to happen by choice.
Financial strength and operational excellence.
Financial strength for a community means providing good services, good quality services to citizens. And I think we do that through the employees that we have, because they are the face of the city. They are the ones that provide all of these services to the public.
Oh God, there's so many reasons to be strong financially. For one thing, just operationally, it lowers your cost. It lets you go out and borrow money, which we have to do for general obligation bonds and other things, at a very competitive rate.
And so being financially stable is, again, vitally important to the overall success of any community, I think.
Having financial strength ensures that stability long term. It ensures that we're able to meet the needs of the citizens, not just today, not just next year, but that we're setting a foundation for the future.
Effective infrastructure network.
The next strategy helps us to be proactive by providing guidelines for directors, city staff, administration on really what the citizens want, what the city council wants, and then how we can implement that.
Really, our infrastructure is something that we use every day. So our assets are a core function of any type of development, any type of improvement or economic development. That's usually one of the first questions they ask is, how is your road networks? What's your water capacity? What's your sewer capacity? So they want to move to a place that has those facilities in good working order and have the capacities to serve what they're looking to develop there.
Infrastructure ties into most everything that we do and have the potential to do as a city.
Absolutely. I think good infrastructure is really probably the genesis of having good commercial development and bringing businesses to town.
Economic vitality.
It's really important for Bartlesville to attract young professionals to ensure that we have a wonderful growth as we continue to move forward. We definitely don't want to age out necessarily. We don't want to be a community that is dying on a vine.
And it's a little bit turned on its head from what it used to be. Used to, you recruited businesses, they brought people brought retail and quality of life, and now you find that businesses go where people want to be.
Oh, absolutely. This very much is our time. If we were to look back 6 years, just look at all the brands that have come in, beginning with Chick-fil-A, Whataburger, all the way down the list of the retail brands, Silver Lake Village, Petco, TJ Maxx, Ross. All of those things are signs of a healthy, vibrant economy that is growing, and they're betting on the future.
It is key for us to be able to move forward and update our zoning codes and our subdivision regulations so that way we can be a very business-forward community. We don't want to have any red tape in the way. We want to be able to provide a welcoming environment for those businesses.
While it will be different than how it's been in the past, I think Bartlesville's best days are in front of us.
Community character.
Bartlesville is a community with character, and so we are unique. For anybody who hasn't had great experience outside of our community, I suggest you go and look around, and you'll find how incredible this place is.
I always tell people the greatest strength we have are our people, without question. Whether they're our citizens or whether they're our employees, they're your greatest asset.
I really think our character shines in a lot of ways because we care about each other and we care about people within our own community.
Well, I think that the character of the citizens of Bartlesville is that they expect the best. I think they expect to live in a safe community, to work in a safe community, and character is very important.
And so it really is one of the greatest places I've ever been to live, and I can't imagine being anywhere else, and that is due to the character of our community.
Emerging issues.
Bartlesville is really on the front end of things when it comes to emerging issues, trying to accomplish things that are unseen initially. The city's been very good at that.
And so those aren't areas that traditionally cities have really been involved in, especially not cities of this size. And so you'll notice in those, we really talk about convening and collaborating and partnering because we want to work with the people who are already finding solutions to this.
The solutions for these emerging issues is very important because we want to make sure that this city grows and becomes a vibrant city like it is now.
We are setting our community up for the future success. And I think that's what we are supposed to do as city workers, as city leaders. We are supposed to make it better than what it was when we got here. And I think a strategic plan really helps us do that.
We created goals that we knew would stretch us. It wasn't something that was going to be easy, but at the same time, we wanted to be something we could accomplish.
And that's what I want to be a part of, not just for me, but for my children.
We're just seeing the results of what we offer in town to businesses that want to relocate here, relocate staff here, employ people here in town. I think our future is brighter than it's been in several years.
I think what excites me about Bartlesville's future most is that I don't know. It's exciting to try to imagine what might happen. The potential here, I think, is limited only by what we choose to do.
As a community, if you're not growing, you're dying. And I'm glad to be part of a community that's growing.